We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put the lights on. Let's put the lights on. At this point, we need lights. We need smoke. We actually have real smoke, not the fake smoke. We have Randy from fucking Zanesville here today. I just self-censored once again. Disgusting. Disgusting, Randy. I self-censored. And I shouldn't be self-censoring. We have, hold on. Let's make sure everybody knows. We have Randy in the building. From Zanesville.
Zanesville.
How do you say it?
Randy from Zanesville with the Chaz.
We have the tilted hat, the Velox hat. It's funny, as I point out the Velox hat, the Velox logo came onto the screen. Isn't that coincidental?
Fantastic.
We are wearing the hat that caused, what do we want to call it? Heresy.
Heresy.
At Muskegon.
At Muskegon. It was an outrage.
So my fat ass... After me and hold on, let's get into that. We went viral, by the way. The Chaz shows up into Southern Ohio. People are thinking I should come here more often. One day in, we have the most viral video of dirt track racing in 2024. The Chaz comes into Southern Ohio, blows the internet's face into half. How is this possible? We did this. It didn't get as many views as David Gravel's drone video of the Husets underwater, but I don't consider that racing. I consider that devastation. We get here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. We have the Shorty Shorts video. This is the Shorty Shorts video. The Chaz and Tyler Carpenter combined, ladies and gentlemen. We came together. Before we get into this RTJ shit, I'm trying to be happy for a moment. I'm trying to be, Randy. I was happy when I was seeing the numbers that the Chaz and T-Carp, Tyler Carpenter put together. We all see the Shorty Shorts on the screen. Let's review what these Shorty Shorts did that have 1.1 million people tuning in to talk about them. Let's see why here. Hold on. You gotta go. You got shit to do, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
You got a wrench to pick up, some shorts to cut. I don't know. Why are late model girl shorts so short? Just tell me.
That way air that snatch out. It gets hot and bothered.
That's all it took. That's all it took. Now, some people, you got a wrench
Randy,
to pick up, some shorts to cut.
Some
people are mad. See, I was just trying to talk to Tyler Carpenter. He backed out of the frame. And when you see this, Randy... They're trying to talk shit to me because they're like, oh, he should have been interviewing Tyler Carpenter about his car and not his wife's shorts. When I'm standing there and this pops out of nowhere, it's hard to not notice this, Randy. It is hard to not notice the Shorty Shorts with the tan legs. Look at him. Is that possibly why it gets everything tan? He didn't even want to talk about that. But... it pops out of nowhere. It is almost impossible, ladies and gentlemen, to not notice the Shorty Shorts in the background. And this little Madison chick, who's from West Virginia as well. I don't know where they're at, but I haven't, stock profiles or anything. But this Madison chick, I put a post up the other day. It said, the girl is a 10... but she doesn't know what a sprint car is. And everybody was commenting saying, oh, that makes her a 0. Oh, that makes her undateable. Oh, that makes her horrible, ugly. And this Madison chick comes in here, kind of hot, at least in her pictures, kind of hot. She comes in there and says, that makes her a 15 because she's a big late model fan. So she hates sprint cars. She's saying if the girl's hot and don't know what a sprint car is, that makes her hotter. Makes her 15. So when I was coming out here to Zanesville, Randy, I put in my post, I'm out here looking for the 15s. I'm out here looking for them because it was in response to that bitch being a smartass. This fucking Madison needs to get slapped back and forth. I'm just kidding. I don't condone domestic violence, depending on who you ask. But at the end of the day, when I saw this, I had an idea of doing some kind of content coming into the night about not necessarily the handicapped people risking their lives at Muskegon, like we documented as well, but more so pointing this out on how late model girls are so badass or something. I had that point. So when this came and happened with Tyler Carpenter, I was like, all right, we have to, and that's why I say in the video, hold on. Well, if you hear it one more time,
Throw this thing
Why
away.
are late model girls so short? Just tell me.
That way air that snatch out. It gets hot and bothered.
Now, see, I didn't know he was about to say that. I was kind of setting it up. I didn't know that the hot and bothered in the air and the snatch. But me and Tyler Carpenter, this was like the World Tag Team Championships coming out. It was like, all right, tag, you're it. You know, the question set up the answer. It was like perfectly timed. And 1 million views later, this is the biggest. The Chaz shows up in Southern Ohio. And this is the biggest video in dirt racing this year. I don't know if I've seen on Facebook, not your TikToks, because your TikToks don't count. Which I did put it on TikToks. It's like at 120K. I put it on YouTube. It's only like 2,000 views. This video horrible on YouTube. I think on Instagram it's like 15, something like that. But Facebook Reels is big, especially for, you know, Facebook is considered a conservative platform. That's where a lot of the dirt track fans and people are. This is huge. This just broke the internet. But as I was all happy and giddy, yay, I came to Southern Ohio. I went to Skyline today. We had this shit just hit the fucking net. We had it hit the net almost as hard as I hit the ground last night. Because after this video, Randy, after this video, let me, we pointed this out, but the point was for this dirt marks weren't here when this video was taken with Tyler Carpenter. We go to cross the track. We're the first ones because, you know, the Chaz is always attentive. We're always trying to be ahead of everybody else. And we go to walk across in front of a standing room only, right? Standing room only at Muskegon. Not a seat left for the late model community because they got stars, although we're going to talk about one of them. I go to walk and I slip and I fucking busted my ass. Bad, Randy. You were too drunk down your Cincy Lights. You didn't know what was going on. But I busted my ass. And my back still hurts right now, actually. On my left side does hurt. Although it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Because I went down, Randy. I mean, and Muskegon's banked. It's like 20 degrees going into 1 and 2. I did have upper back pains over the years. They're gone. Let me say that off the bat. When I landed on that, I heard a... It was like it was it popped the back, Randy. It popped the damn back. And my upper back, I feel like I can breathe better. But as I'm sitting there taking in this relief, as I hear, and I'm feeling good, I hear 15,000 people go, oh, they're all, or it was like, ooh, it was like, oh, it was like, oh. And then when they saw how hard it hit, it was like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like when Mick Foley gets thrown off the top of the cage or something, it was like, oh, shit, he's dead. And then I'm sitting there, I hear them all saying this, and I stand up. Apparently, I was talking to the girl who ran the Flow broadcast. Apparently, they had this on video, but it wasn't live. It was like during a commercial break. They filmed this, though. I stand up, somehow. I pick this hat up off the ground, and I put it on. When I put it on, they all go, 15,000. Yeah, it was like, dude, I'm almost willing to do this weekly. If that's the reaction we can get, I'll fall down on the track. It was hellaciously fun, Randy. But all these great things, I'm trying to avoid it. I've already brought it up twice. I haven't went to it all the way. I haven't went to it. Let me saddle up for this. I haven't clicked. I've tried to talk about the Tyler Carpenter, the Chaz taking over the dirt world. I've tried to talk about all these things that are great. The falling, the cheering. Randy, there's something that's not good right now.
It's not very good at all.
This, about an hour and a half, hour ago, I don't know how this is happening. I don't know how this is happening. But this just popped onto everybody's little social media Facebook page. Did it not? Did it not?
Yep.
Did it not?
On my front porch.
On his front porch. This thing leaped off of the damn internet and jumped on his front porch is what he just said, ladies and gentlemen. That's how many Cincy Lights he's had. Hold on. Before we talk about this, let's have good times. Do you have a Cincy Light? Hold on. I got to show the people this Cincy Light. Because we're about to have a mental fucking breakdown on the show. So I'm trying to have a good fucking moment. And I almost feel like maybe this is the chess of the situation. They saw the Chaz having success with Tyler Carpenter, and so they pulled this shit. This is Illuminati level stuff. I was going to open it myself, but he was, I guess, wanting to do it.
I wanted to do it.
This beer right here, my ninjas, is called Cincy Light. Now look at this Illuminati alien-looking logo on here. I don't know what the hell's going on, coneheads. That's some Sigourney Weaver-looking shit.
Exactly.
That doesn't look correct. But anyway,
1, 2, and 3.
this is a Rheingeist?
Zeitgeist.
Like Poltergeist, like all these other Zeitgeist. Well, Zeitgeist is very interesting.
Yes.
From Cincinnati. And I've never seen this beer before in my life, ever, until I got here to Ohio with Randy from Zanesville. And this is actually, and you said you've never drank it.
I had never saw it before either.
You haven't, but you know of the brand. You know the brand.
Yeah, I know the brand, but I had never drank this.
And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, before we lose our damn minds. It's actually good, but I did turn Randy on. I was like, you were drinking Yinglings and fucking, what was the other one?
Just Yingling, pretty much, yeah.
But there was another one that was a full beer. Oh, no, Milwaukee's Best Ice.
Milwaukee's Best Ice.
And I was like, man, I'm sorry, I can't drink that hardcore shit. That's hardcore. Yeah. And I have tuned Randy in. And do not judge me, Ricky, to Bud Light Next.
Good stuff.
And he loves it. He bought some today.
I got some today.
He bought some today. And I'm not trying to be in with the transgender community. Trust me, I think a boy is a boy and a girl's a girl.
Correct.
But also for you people who went from Bud Light to Busch Light, you people are dumb as hell, first of all. That's like saying, fuck the Big Mac, we're going to eat the McChicken. you supported the same son of a bitch. I mean, come on, research who you're buying from. But anyway, it's a good beer. It's good.
It's excellent. It's excellent.
And if I could describe it to anybody in any kind of way, a Bud Light Next. I should have got a sponsorship before I said this. Yeah. I should have. We are doing sponsorships, by the way. longlivethechaz@gmail.com or contact us on socials. We're doing monthly sponsorships from here on out. We could definitely put you in somewhere. But it's like it's in my opinion, it's like a White Claw or a Truly that is beer flavor.
Exactly.
Like and it's 0 carbs. It's not like 80 or 1 or whatever the fucking, Trulies are because they use fruits. It's a beer flavor and it's nice. Okay, so.
Crisp. Very, very crisp. What it says on the can is exactly what you get.
Super crisp light beer. And it is good. It goes down fast. It goes down in a hurry. It goes down just as bad as this fucking decision to get rid of Ricky Thornton Jr. goes down.
Good analogy.
I don't know what the fuck. Analogy up in anal sex or whatever this car. Did he catch him doing something? What happened?
I don't know, man. I saw him.
Did Ricky Thornton Jr. reject sex from this guy or something? And this is what
so.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. This is not an Epstein situation.
No, not at all.
This isn't like the movie in the music industry, I mean, Terry Crews.
That's right.
But I can't believe I'm saying this. Ricky Thornton Jr. and SSI Motorsports part fucking ways. Randy.
I didn't see it coming. I just assumed he would.
This has to be an Illuminati block on me and Tyler Carpenter. It's like they couldn't stand these little people getting the attention. They had to rob it from us. This is unbelievable. I'm gonna read what happened, and here's a picture of. And this is why I say almost Illuminati, because then you got MSR Mafia, you got Ben Shelton, all of them, Flo, Ben Shelton, everybody's coordinated here in releasing this news. Obviously, it is big news. I would go to Flo to read y'all the story, but I respect Ben Shelton. Not so much Flo. Flo and Dirt Vision and me are CNN and Fox, so. Even though Ben Shelton's kind of like a Don Lemon or maybe a Gutfield, I'll give him some respect. A Gutfield, I may respect it, or a Tucker Carlson. Ben Shelton's like Tucker Carlson, except he's still on. Yep. So anyway, here's what this bullshit reads. It said, at least it started out correctly. A successful tenure between RTJ, I'm not even reading his name, and SSI Motorsports has drawn to a close. Todd Burns, and this is a quote, Todd Burns and I met today. Oh, this is so PR fucking driven. I bet you this is not how people feel. Todd Burns and I met today. He expressed that he felt the last few months hadn't been going in a direction that he envisioned for SSI Motorsports and has decided to hire another driver. So there's already another driver going in the car. Some are saying Hudson. Some are thinking Epstein. That's all how you getting rid of the best fucking driver there is out there in the damn motorsports world if it ain't something Epstein style? How are you trumping that?
He's the champion.
He's leading the points in Lucas Oil in the Flow Racing Series. Anyway, let's continue the story. This was extremely unexpected for our family and team both. However, we ultimately must respect the decision that Todd... What's wrong with Todd's in racing, I swear?
I don't know. That
Todd has made for his family and business. We will never be able to express enough gratitude towards SSI Motorsports for taking a chance on a modified tour guy or a modified guy 4 years ago. Do I need to like drink sugar to smell the diabetes in that statement? We'd especially like to thank Anthony Burrows, DJ Williams, Justin Tharp, and Chris Jaco for the time they invested to ensure Ricky's success over the past few years. We are currently searching for the next opportunity that will best fit our family, with us leading the standings on 2 tours. Thanks, at least he recognized that part in this chop job. Added with a lot of momentum we have going for us so far this season, I hope that I can find something as soon as possible. This is why I love reading Ben Shelton stuff. Ricky currently, and this is why I called it Don Lemon CNN. This is all CNN shit.
Yes, it is.
Does that, hold on, when I say, hold on, people are getting offended when I say Flow is CNN, Dirt Vision is Fox. I'm talking about the politics of the sport, okay? And how this is read right now. How this is stated. And I hope RTJ and everybody knows when y'all do this, oh, this is what my PR should say, that I should say. When you don't express how you actually feel and what's actually happening, you're supporting bullshit politics in the sport. Because everyone knows this ain't how you feel. This is what you're supposed to say.
Middle management bullshit.
So anyway, I just hope, and no disrespect, this is how, well, because sponsored, and this is why racing's so political. So, because politics runs based on super PAC groups and endorsers and campaign financiers. What is the campaign financer in motorsports? The race team. It's the same thing. The drivers are the politicians who go out there and represent. And the sponsors and the people, potential sponsors who, in my opinion, run the politics of the game are the endorsers of that campaign. So you try to look nice, you try to talk straight so that people will give you money to have your next campaign go. And he's obviously saying he needs to go to another campaign, so he's being nice. But we all know this ain't how you feel. Air that snatch out. Anyway.
What about Ricky Thornton's family? What about Ricky?
This is insane. This is insane. This is insane.
Totally insane.
So let's continue. Ricky I'm sorry. I just went off. This is how I feel. That's how I feel. I say what I feel. You won't get the Chaz writing any and saying any of this. No. Sorry. Maybe that's why I don't get sponsored. Because if you fuck me over, these people only sponsor you and give you money to control you. And then once you bark back at their controlment, and you go back at them publicly, that's why they don't sponsor me. That's why they don't want to get on board with me, because I'm not a controllable asset. And that's all they're interested in having.
Amen to that.
It's disgusting. Ricky currently leads the standings for both the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series and the Castro Flow Racing Night in America Series. Thornton Jr. has already visited victory lane on 19 occasions this season across multiple divisions. Additionally, his career win total recently eclipsed the 400 mark. Any teams who might have an interest in Ricky joining their operation can reach him at I guess this is Ricky Thornton Jr.'s number for the world to see.
Yeah, there it is.
480-773-3367, or just call him to fucking leave a I'm sorry message. Yep. Or email him at rthornton20rt@yahoo.com. He's on the old school. It might as well say sbcglobal.net.
Yep. Whoever gets him's going to get a winner.
Visit Ricky Thornton Jr.'s website at 20rt.com often for the latest information, team information, blah, 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 blah. Go to his Facebook, go to his Twitter. What did I just read, Randy?
Middle management bullshit. That's exactly what you read. Yep, that's what you read. Middle management bullshit.
How the fuck is RTJ without a fucking ride, Randy?
Don't know, but whoever gets it.
How does this happen?
It's off the chain.
Does the fucking NASCAR, this is why Dirt's so fucking down. This is why Dirt's so I don't know how I just grabbed that so fast. I just threw my head. I was like, oh shit, receding hairline and a fucking, I'm just going to go Hulk Hogan one day. I'm going to fucking shave it off.
Yeah, we're going to go
Hulk Hogan had a look. But anyway, he had long hair and a bald head. I got one too. But regardless, this may be why dirt racing is so dirt fucking cheap, poor, and can never rise to the next level. What fucking championship? He just finished second at Muskegon. I think he's leading in the win category this year, Lucas Oil. I think. I mean, we could look it up. He's not slouching. He's the points leader. He's leading the points at Flow. He just won a $25,000-ish. I think they changed it, but fucking stock car race at Clay County.
Yep.
Is NASCAR's points leader getting fired outside of saying the N-word again? I'm just saying. How does that happen? It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. F1's champion ain't getting fired.
Nope.
Fucking the driver of the grave digger or whatever ain't getting fired.
Get fired, buddy.
For just nothing. And there is a lot of comments. There is a lot of comments saying, wait to see what happens. Wait till you find out what really happened. There's a lot of those. Now the drama element just goes next level.
Next level, yeah.
But there's already another driver. I should have known this, guys. I was at Muskegon. Like I said, I had the crowd roar and cheer. I filmed infield. I even was talking shit about Ricky Thornton. Me, Tim McCready, and Boom Briggs, we were doing some bullshit content. And I said this to Ricky's wife. I was at the t-shirt trailer. I made some content on that too. Check the shorts out here on the channel, TikTok, Facebook, along with the Chaz. Because I went to his t-shirt trailer and it said Martinsville, Indiana on his shirts. And I was like, oh my God. I was joking, obviously. I said, RTJ is a fraud. He's from Chandler, Arizona. Chandler, Arizona. This is bullshit. He should be representing the entire state. He should have he should be like the Arizona Cardinals of the racing world or something. You know, he's like the pro. But anyway, me and Tim McCready, I was like, you're from Watertown, New York. His shit don't even say Chandler. This is bullshit, you know? So I was kind of giving him some shit earlier to start the night. But in victory lane, obviously Devin Moran wins with his cheater body. Or I'm just kidding, not a cheater body.
He was fast.
He was fast. We'll say that. He was fast. He was fast. I thought Tyler Carpenter could have won, but one mistake, and that's all it takes. So, obviously, Devin Moran wins. Ricky Thornton Jr. second. I thought Max Blair was amazing on the bottom. Looked really good. I really like the Robbie Blair throwback scheme. I went up to RTJ and I said, good run. And he kind of just looked at me very interestingly. Like, I was like, whoa, what was that about? That was weird. So it kind of gave off them vibes of something was on his mind outside of what just happened. Because usually it's about what just happened. You know? And for this to happen, what do we do?
I don't know. We're in dire
This is
straits.
dirt racing's in dire straits. I mean, where's the job security?
There is none. I saw him walk up to the track and literally looked at the track, turned around.
Hold on, you're smoking a cigarette? I need a fucking cigarette. This has never happened.
Go.
I don't smoke inside, but trying to figure this out, ladies and gentlemen. Non-filtered, Australian style.
Yeah.
You got any instant coffee? I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, we'll do it.
What the fuck's going on, man?
No job security, that's for sure.
Job security?
There is none.
This is the best fucking driver. Jonathan Davenport and Mike Marlar are crying at Lernerville because he put 12 seconds on them. They're fucking crybabying. Jonathan Davenport, who dominated an entire year, is crying.
Steve Kinzer of late.
Well, Mike Marlar didn't cry, but JD was like, they got something figured out. You know, Scott said it last year. Got something figured out. You got somebody that the best of the ever has been in the sport are saying y'all have something everybody else don't. And this is the result? You're that damn good and you're over here getting parted.
It's the unemployment line. It's unbelievable. It's not right. It's not fair. That's all I can say. That's my opinion. It's just something terribly wrong with this whole situation. And other drivers, it's happening.
What's
too.
the comment saying?
Yeah.
What's the fucking comment saying? I can't deal with this. We're about to put the comments on the screen. If you want them to be seen, this is the time to put them up. Marlar drive. Oh, well, all right. We're already fucking banning Spike and his shitty ass. I did talk about this. Actually, I actually did contact Spike, not the ex. But I did actually contact somebody because we're talking about also got to talk about the future opportunities for, where's he going? We got to have those opportunities. I did reach out to that team because I think it was a few years ago. They, from interesting conversations I had, they were interested in RTJ. And obviously, 2 cars on the, we're definitely getting rid of Spike now. Once again, he's got to go and do something else. But anyways, I did contact somebody. That's not an option. So Skyline Motorsports is not adding RTJ to the team. Although it would be a lethal combination. If you have Mike Marlar and RTJ full-time on the Lucas Oil Tour, oh my God. You'd be the kingpin. You'd be Roger Penske of Dirt Late Model Racing.
Yep, you really would.
Somebody saying Rocket 1. I don't know, man. You getting rid of McCready?
Fight.
Now, a lot of people are speculating SSI Motorsports has a past relationship. Obviously, if you remember correctly, Hudson O'Neal obviously had his issues to start the year and switched over to Rumley. And Hudson O'Neal and SSI Motorsports originally was the partnership, and when they departed, that's when RTJ went into that car, I believe.
I think you're right, yeah.
So, in that situation, people are speculating that RTJ might be replaced by Hudson O'Neal in the SSI Motorsports car.
That could happen.
And now, if you put RTJ then with Kevin Rumley...
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord is right. That's way better than Kyle Larson in RTJ. The only problem I see with that pairing is that RTJ is a driver crew chief. So he's used to having input in the car. So you may have a little head bang in there between Rumley and RTJ. I don't know if that pairing will work,
I think it could.
But it could. Obviously, it could.
I think it could.
It could, and it could be one of the most deadliest combinations we've ever seen.
If not, without a doubt, it would be. They would be the team to beat. Period.
Right. Somebody said put Chaz in the RTJ20. We're going to start getting rid of these commenters. We are going to start getting rid of these commenters. Mark Richards' smile right now is ear to ear, and T-Mac is hugging his dogs. People are thinking the Rocket won.
I wondered if McCready was actually going to stay there very long because he's older than some of these other drivers that's run for him.
Well,
and if he was going to put up with any bullshit.
Let me say right now, we're fucking smoking cigarettes in a house, but this is what this type of fucking news is doing to us. I will say, I think I know, or I know somebody who's on the phone with them. I don't know. I have a hunch of somebody who's on the phone with them. I have a hunch. And this guy, this is the only team that really makes sense to me, or is definitely going to reach out. I think this team's going to reach out and say, hey, Ricky Thornton, we're going to provide all we can. They recently had a driver who is a dirt late model Hall of Famer flip the car all the way down the back straightaway at Deer Creek. And Ricky Thornton Jr. has actually drove this man's car. And to add to that, this team already has a full-time super late model racing team on the World of Outlaw late model series. And the guy I'm thinking that may if there ain't an option already lined up, which that could already be happening. They're just acting like there's a driver opportunity, but it's already lined up. Maybe there's not, maybe there is. But a guy I am almost 100% sure who's on the phone saying, Ricky, what do you need? Is this industry right here. Hold on, let's get all these people off the damn screen before we call issues to issues. I think that Cooney Motorsports, Todd Cooney, who already funds an operation for Ryan Gustin in the World of Outlaw Late Model Series. And like I said, he has another operation that just flipped out of the woodworks with Billy Moyer behind the wheel. Billy Moyer flipped the hell out of a late model. Did you see this?
I did see it. No, I didn't.
It was bad. It was bad. But Todd Cooney is a Ricky Thornton Jr. fan. Like I said, I joked with Todd Cooney at one point. I was like, you should let me come run the car for a week. And he's like, the only guy I've ever... And this is before the whole Gustin deal. It's like 3 years ago. The only guy I've ever let drive my car is Ricky Thornton Jr., and he's the baddest motherfucker to walk the planet. So I kind of know how Todd Cooney feels, although it's another Todd. So we've had bad luck with Todd so far. Although, you know, when God's on your side, once
He's
again...
on your side.
Yeah, campgrounds. So, I think, at a minimum, that Todd Cooney and Cooney Motorsports, and how about that combo? If this was to happen and Cooney supplies a late model operation to Ricky Thornton Jr., I've been a Ryan Gustin supporter for a long time because Ryan Gustin was like the baddest mother effing modified driver there ever was in USA. The Reaper. He reaped what he sowed. And, you know, it obviously hasn't transitioned to late models like RTJ, you know. But if you are Todd Cooney, how big of a boner could you have? On one side of the late model industry, you got Ryan Gustin, the Reaper. And on the other side of this, instead of that 30 car, you got a 20 RT of Ricky Thornton Jr. And Ricky Thornton Jr. and Ryan Gustin are on the same team in the super late model racing scene. That sounds like a pretty big powerhouse.
I call it a dream team.
That's a dream team for Todd Cooney, at least, for sure.
He likes him that well. I wouldn't know why he wouldn't be on the phone.
This would be, I mean, this would be a very, and I know he likes him. I know, like I said, the story of him driving his car is a real thing. And I have to believe that Todd Cooney is at least on the phone saying what can we do? Outside, though, of Todd Cooney Motorsports, and outside of Kevin Rumley or Rocket. This
I
is
think
the hard
Cooney
part.
could be
This is the hard part for racing, dirt racing, guys.
I think
Who the
Cooney
fuck?
could
Who
be
the
wrong.
fuck else is gonna pay the bill? There ain't nobody. Who? And this is how these owners fucking put that leash on that neck and whip them into submission. You want to be my driver? Fucking be my bitch, or you won't be. This is how this control tactic works.
Sad.
It is sad, but it's true.
No, it's the truth.
Oh, let's go
That's
walk
for
the
sure.
pits and talk to these drivers off record. Oh, they don't want to be on the camera. That's why these drivers love the Chaz off record. They love it. But the main reason is I can't say what you say, Chaz, and this is fucking why. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. Fucking sad. But this is that shit behind the scenes I say with this sport all the time. This sport is really good if you're in the audience watching the performance on the stage. That's a fucking great product. But once you go behind the curtains of that fucking stage, whoo,
Yeah, that's the fan.
and once you know that, it's hard to appreciate the show. It's just like politics once again. It's great to watch the whole show happen, but once you know how that show ticks,
Yep.
you can't fucking respect it anymore.
Nope.
It's hard to respect the sport. I'll give it to you on that one.
It permeates our whole culture. Just like racing, the other thing is exactly
This
the
is
same
true.
thing.
This is true. So, outside of this situation, what else? Once again, there ain't nobody. There ain't nobody. There ain't nobody. What are you going to do?
I don't know why. I don't have an answer to it, but I think this Cooney thing would be the
It would be the best.
It would be the best for him and for Cooney.
Now, he does have an option. Just like when Larson's stuff happened with the N-word, he can go back to his roots. He could go, and honestly, this ain't a bad year, ladies and gentlemen, to go back to his roots. He could be in a damn stock car come up here very soon. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Randy. He could go back to stock cars. Once again, just won $25K. And you got the XR Yankee Dirt Classic coming up this year, paying $100,000 to win in the stock cars. This isn't no joke. I can't believe I'm promoting a Barry Braun product at the same time, but I mean, it wouldn't be bad if he had to go back and run stock cars.
He could do it.
He already won a 25K.
He'd smoke him.
And then there's a late model XR suit. Somebody, Cooney, just throw him in for the weekend. It's $30K to win Saturday, $15K to win Friday. I mean, it works, Although I hate to see this be the ending situation. Simply because if he does win this race, checks in the mail, Randy.
Heard that before.
Checks in the mail. That's the only negative. Oh my, what's the comment saying now? Oh, Yankee Classic, 100K to win. Somebody said back to mods. All right. There's only one thing we can do now with 400 people watching. You know what that is, Randy, right? Yes, you are seeing it happening. It is happening right now. Yes, the screen went white, but there is a reason. I'm sure there are plenty of people who want to say something publicly about this travesty that is happening that's causing me to smoke cigarettes in my bed, well, the room I'm staying at. And we got a gun case behind us. I've already threw my hat. This is bad, ladies and gentlemen. Numbers on the screen. 515-298-7691. Give us a call with what you think about this situation. We want to hear you and the people's opinion of this situation. Maybe RTJ will call in, or somebody will call me an idiot or something. Who knows what could happen here? This could get bad.
We should call in. That'd be cool.
This could. I don't know if it would be cool. He'd be like, Chaz, you're wrong. I haven't got a leash on me, he'd start defending the daddies. This is what the Trumps and the Bidens do. But the number's on the screen. Give it a call in. We pretty much said all we got to do. Dear Chat GPT, God, what was our... That is the best question. Hold on. Somebody could call in. Hold on, I'll put the number in the chat. I think it's 298-7691. Is that what it is? I don't call it. What is it? I'm interested. Hold on. Let's see if Chat GPT actually does fucking... Oh. Hello.
Hey, this is Chaz.
Yes, the background noise is going. You have to turn the stream down to top. Hello.
You still there?
Yeah, we are here. Yes.
Hey, Chaz. So I feel that I'm hearing rumors that McCready is excuse me. I'm seeing all over Facebook people are commenting that McCready, everybody's wanting McCready to run the SSI car. What's your thoughts?
They're wanting him to run it?
Yes.
Or are they wanting RTJ to go to the 1 car, so they're trying to say that's who's going to the 1 to the 20?
They're wanting RTJ to go to the 1. So
that's more so the question here. That's the question.
Correct.
Really isn't what do you think about T-Mac in the 1 or in the 20 or SSI car? It's more so it's trying to free up RTJ to go to the 1 machine, not McCready to the SSI.
Correct.
I don't know. Is that a question?
Yeah.
I do think McCready did go better in Longhorns.
I've seen that as well.
So I think it would work, but we ain't ever seen RTJ in a rocket, have we? I mean, he was Black Diamonds, I think, prior.
Right.
And then he went Longhorns. So who knows? I mean, I think RTJ can drive everything, but then once again, back to the Rumley aspect, I've heard that, Mark Richards likes to have a lot of control in the race team as well. Mentally, obviously he's very smart, deserves to have that respect. And I think RTJ is a setup driver. He knows what he's got and he likes a certain thing. And I think that's why he got so dominant like he did, was he was implementing things that he thought would be better for him. So I don't know. How do we get to the next Lucas Oil race without RTJ on the track? How does that fucking happen?
That's a good question.
And he's the Flow Racing. I hate to promote Flow. I know I just promoted Barry, so I guess it's equal now. I mean, how does Flow? We may have our answer tomorrow. Flow is at Lincoln. The Flow Series is at Lincoln Speedway tomorrow night on Flow, and he's the points leader. And I believe Lucas Oil's going west right now, aren't they? What's their next race?
I think it's Iowa is up next.
I think it is west. I'm pretty sure it's west. Or west, sorry. Let me see here. But we may get this answer sooner than we anticipate. It looks like it is July 11th, which is Thursday at 34 Raceway. So that is the next race. So you'll have the race tomorrow night at Lincoln with the Flow Series that he's the points leader of. Then you'll have the race Thursday at 34, and then they're doing a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday at Eagle. Man, I may have to drive away. I'm sorry, Randy, but Monday at Eagle, Tuesday at Shelby County, and then, of course, the Silver Dollar Nationals at the track that we're not mentioning.
I just wonder what's going to happen with the Lucas Oil points because he's currently leading right now.
I mean, I know.
Crazy.
That's just insane. Is that all you wanted to say, though?
Oh, yeah, man. I'll let you go.
All right, what was your name? Where are you from?
Jesse Metz, Parkersburg, West Virginia.
Oh, I just ate dinner there tonight, actually.
Did you?
Well, kind of. I ate at the Boathouse.
Oh, that's a very good barbecue place.
It was good. I had the chicken, the half chicken. It was very affordable. It was good. But anyways, okay. I was at Skyline.
All right.
That's where I was.
Oh, you see my brother race there, Tyler Carpenter.
Oh, your brother's Tyler Carpenter.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
So how do you feel about our Shorty Shorts video?
Funny. I love it. Every time I watch it, I laugh.
I'm making a shirt. I'll give Tyler like half the profits, but we're making a damn shirt. My idea for a shirt.
Yeah.
Do I say this out loud? No, actually, I'll make the idea, so it's fine.
Go ahead.
I want to take, because the still image I got of her with her hands behind her head and her shorts on, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to take that image, make it a cartoon, and then I want to put like a little late model kind of to her right. And then I want to have these like wind graphics, and the wind graphics will go in between her legs and come out the other side. And then you'll have a big late model, and it'll be like a cartoon holding the checkered flag. So it's like the wind went through and like grabbed the checkered flag from the hot and bothered scenario. I think it's a great idea.
That'd be
That's
awesome.
wonderful. I think I'll buy one.
He's buying one. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. Okay. Tyler Carpenter's brother calling in. If Tyler Carpenter, I wonder if he has comments on this. You should send him the number.
I will. I'll give him a text.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Chaz.
All right. Bye. Oh, my. The number's on the screen. Yeah, I don't see where people's... Oh, God. They are flowing in now. Oh, it's a 419. This could be bad. Who is it?
Hey, this is Brandon from I'm from Northwest Ohio.
Okay. Up there where it's the sprint car territory, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. What's going on? What do you think?
I mean, come on, man. How in the world are you taking the top guy in late model racing and just letting him go like that? I mean, I can't even imagine. That's like taking David Gravel out of the sprint car series. I mean, the world would go on
I wouldn't
fire.
put it past. It has to be something serious. What do you think of the comments that we are seeing? I see them everywhere of there's more to the story. Like, it does come across like there has to be, right? There has to be.
There's got to be. It's kind of just getting, and probably we'll never really know, I don't think. I mean,
it has
maybe,
to be Epsteinish.
But yeah, exactly.
Because the driver's already lined up. Whatever driver goes into that car it's inheriting like a big mob of people pissed the fuck off. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to say, yeah, I'll take the ride, kick Ricky out. Whoever made that deal with SSI and said, all right, I'll take it over. You just made the biggest mistake of your racing career. You just became the hill of dirt late model race. Like, everyone's going to hate you. I don't know who it is. Everyone's going to hate you. You're instantly the baddest guy
100%.
ever. If it's Scott Bloomquist, aliens are real. That's all I'm... And the earth is flat at this point.
Oh, jeez.
Is it Hudson? Is it fucking Hudson? Is it fucking Hudson O'Neill?
I don't think it is. I can't really name a name. I don't really know, but
if
I
it's
would
Hudson
not.
O'Neill, how many fucking beer cans are going to hit him in the head?
Oh,
I mean, he's instantly the number. If it's Hudson, he's the number one hated driver in the history of dirt late model racing. Instantly, his T-shirt trailer will be fucking raided.
Burn it down.
Somebody's gonna commit arson on that fucking trailer if it says Hudson O'Neill.
Man, oh man, it's just unbelievable. I don't even know what to say. I really don't.
If it's T-Mac,
I just want. What do you think about RTJ? I mean, I know you've kind of spoke on it a little bit. Just what's your like? What's your gut telling you? Like, what's RTJ's next step right now? Is he a specific team that he's going to be, eyeing, or what do you think in his eyes what he's looking at?
I mean, for them to put in the story that he's looking for a ride and put his fucking number out there, that's
hard to believe.
That's telling. That's telling. That's saying he don't have nothing fucking lined up. At least that's giving the illusion that he has nothing lined up. I mean, that's what it looks like. And they know that. They put it out that way. It's not like, we're speculating he's looking for a ride and he don't have nothing lined up. That's what they're fucking saying in the news article.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
So, I mean, what? And that's what kills this T-Mac narrative that people are pushing. Because I see a lot of people saying that. Yeah. T-Mac, and if T-Mac was going into the fucking SSI car, then RTJ to the 1 makes fucking dream sense, and they would just say that the driver swap's coming. I don't see T-Mac being a part of something this shady.
Oh.
I just don't. I mean, I know T-Mac personally. I don't see him being that kind of shady. He's a really good person. I mean, T-Mac's he's like Mike Marlowe.
Oh, yeah.
These are good guys. I mean, I ain't commenting on RTJ personally. I mean, I've had my issues, but
yeah,
I don't see T-Mac being a part of something like this. And if that happens, oh my God. Oh, wow. And if that was the case, it's a driver swap. They would say it like that.
I don't even know what to say. It's just, why now?
Because me and T-Cart put our Shorty Short video out, and they got to take us off the headlines. I mean, that's all I could think. I mean, what's going on?
Evidently.
What?
I'm just saying, evidently. I mean, that must be. I don't know.
I mean, and maybe here's how people need to think. Maybe they do know where he's going. And this is how Flo and the CNNs and Foxes are going to start operating with this dirt thing. Maybe they do know where he's going. They know everything's planned out, but they're saying it the way they are because they know it's going to get this reaction. They know it's going to make all these headlines. They know it's going to be like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
This is what politics do. They already know who's winning the election. The elites do, at least. The ones who run the world. They already know who's winning in, November or whatever. They already know how this is playing out, right? The people who run the fucking world, own the world, the Rothschilds, the bacon industry, who actually control shit, they already know who's winning. The illusion is that there's a battle and there's January 6th and there's court cases and, fucking felons. These people who run this fucking gig, who own it, the owners, not the front desk receptionist known as the president, the fucking owners of the building, they already know what's happening.
Yep.
They're just putting a storyline out there that's cinematic because theater controls the mind of the human and gets you going to work every day. Regardless, that is a potential. They might know. They might know what's going on. They're playing the game, but man, if it is T-Mac and they know... I
don't see a world where Ricky's sitting here looking for something. I mean, you can't be at that top of the line and not have something. I mean, right away.
I mean,
you're talking about I don't want to compare other sports, but you don't see that. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, you would never see this in F1, NASCAR, outside of Larson saying the N-word again. You would never see anything like this.
No.
Period. And this is telling for the dirt world. This is like the shock if this is all legitimate.
Oh yeah.
This is the shock. This is why people beg to go to NASCAR. Because even if you're in a fucking Xfinity ride, at least you have a contract and you know what's coming the next fucking day or month. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. I I don't even want to get into NASCAR crack. I can't talk about that.
Well, I'm just saying, at least the drivers over there
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah.
Right. I don't think NASCAR's worth a fuck. You know, even Larson's lucky to be where he's at. I think a Ricky Thornton Jr. can do everything Kyle Larson's doing if he had the opportunities.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Larson don't. I hate this is my deal with Larson. It's like everybody says he's so great because he gets in all these cars and wins. It's like, who the fuck else even gets to get in all these cars? You're comparing them to nobody.
Yep.
Like, what? But regardless.
I mean, that's just like, I mean, you could bring up, Brian Clausen. That's another perfect example of what he was able to do with the opportunities he was provided with.
Right. And they weren't Hendricks and they weren't fucking McLarens. I'm just saying. I mean, Brad Sweet technically is a failed NASCAR driver, but he was in shitty equipment regardless. I mean, this is what it is.
Same with Rico.
Yes, same with Rico. He just didn't want to shell out. We did an interview with Rico about this. He just didn't want to spend $5 more million to go run NASCAR again. That's basically why he left.
Well,
it's all a money grab.
It's
all a money grab.
Yep.
But anyways, is there anything else you want to talk about? There are people just blowing the fucking lineup. I don't know why, but.
Oh, I'll let him hang. I just wanted to kind of just hear your thoughts on it. And so, yeah.
And you're from Northwest
Thank
Ohio.
You for the time. Yeah.
So why do you hate? Why do you hate on the Southern Ohio, the South, bro?
Why do I hate on? I don't hate the South.
The South don't get no respect.
I don't know any girls
in this hood. No, I'm just fine.
That is true. They don't.
I did a really good interview with Cole Duncan today. I have to put it out, but we talk about this. We talk about.
Now that's good right there. I mean, he's a very respected guy around here.
Subscribe to the channel. It's coming. Oh, we go after you fucking Northerners. You damn Yankees.
Oh,
The South will rise again.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I show up to Southern Ohio, do one within 24 hours. I got the biggest dirt video of the year. I mean, this is a marriage. I mean, I feel like me and Randy. I'm about to ask him how much this room costs per month. I mean, that was magical. It was magical. It was magical. I think it's up to 1.3 million.
We'll have to get you up here to. We need to get you over here to. Well, now that Milk Springs back.
If you say fucking Lima Land, I'm never going to do that. Fuck Lima Land.
No.
I do not support Kenny Wallace and UNHO.
Refuse to go to that facility.
Oh,
great facility, don't get me wrong. Tremendous. Concrete drive, pit area, everything. Just
right.
There's just no care for that place.
I just said Drake Troutman to the 20 RT. Keep talking.
Oh, man.
I'll be back maybe.
Later on, huh? I got you, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he came in a few days ago to Zanesville here, where we're at, and my wife and I are big Rachel, really super big race fan. She loves racing as much, if not more, than me. And we went to Bus Kingdom, and it was a blast. We had a wonderful. Of course, it was sort of like driving a snowmobile across the Sahara Desert in a sandstorm. But that's just the way it was.
Yeah.
That's dirt track racing. We all come prepared. We're professionals. Yeah, you brought up some good points in your conversation questions. We were sitting on the front porch. You just got back from the Chaz just got back from down the Skyline. Tyler Carpenter won, and he sat there. He says, "You're not going to believe what's on my phone." And I thought, I wonder what happened. I mean, I was hoping no one got hurt or anything, God forbid. And he told me, and I have to say, I had to pick my jaw up off the concrete porch because we were just kicking back and drinking a beer and talking, and there it was. It was like a Nolan Ryan fastball. All of a sudden, it just come out of nowhere, and there it was. And so here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are. Uh-oh. He's got his cowboy hat back on, so I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know what the fuck.
Everybody fasten your seatbelt.
Who the fuck? Who the fuck said Drake Troutman? Dude, I don't know who thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
Whoever thought it was a good idea to tell Todd, I'll drive the car.
Yeah.
You just became the number one most hated. People will never forgive you of this.
No.
I hate to make this guy feel bad, whoever it is.
Whoever gets in that car is
Whoever
gonna
that is,
be.
yeah.
You
You're
better have your
fucked,
crash
man.
helmet on in the
You
pit.
you better fucking have some. I know Ricky Thornton Jr. made a post. Apparently, somebody at Muskegum stole his trailer hitch jack deal. Yeah, they stole it. Yeah, fucking you, Southern Ohio. He's from Northern Ohio. He knows how these trashy white people down here are. You know how these fucking Southerners are.
You ain't wrong, but
I'm just.
I won't go there.
I'm just fucking with it. But you, whoever just took this fucking ride over, you're gonna have to worry about more than fucking tow hitches being stolen. That dude, they're gonna slice the fucking tires on this fucking car, on this trailer. I'd be surprised if the 18-wheeler rig survives. Bro,
oof.
you're the worst. You're the enemy. You're instantly the enemy of the greatest robbery of dirt late model history. Has this ever happened? Who has been this dominant in motorsports that's been let go? Period.
I think he knew it was coming. Like I said, he
Can't think of anything.
I'm not even talking about late models.
Right.
I know
Anything.
Hudson
Yeah,
O'Neal.
I mean-
I know Hudson O'Neal left the Rocket One car, but whatever you did with the old ladies and stuff. No, at least that was the joke. That was the. I'm just saying you was the Lucas Oil champion, but you weren't the undisputed late model champion like Ricky Thornton walked out with my belt at the fucking dome. We all know Hudson O'Neal didn't win that fucking champion. We know who the champion last year was.
It was RTJ.
Yeah. So he wasn't
Get
dominant.
that NASCAR for final driver,
Yeah,
final race.
that's what I
crap out.
said, man.
That should not be a thing.
That's bullshit.
Well, I'm just fucking saying that
Never been that way.
Hudson O'Neal getting let go from the one car ain't even comparable to this.
That's not no. No disrespect to O'Neal. I mean, he's accomplished a lot and doing whatever, but just no, that's not comparable.
It just don't make no sense. Maybe Dirt Tracker will tell us the truth
we'll
tomorrow.
figure it out. I mean, we'll know eventually. Hopefully, the whole ordeal.
Somebody just said Brandon Overton.
Oh man.
Whoever it is.
Well, with that, I think I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna have any comments for that. So,
whoever it is, you are the number one most. You are the hill. They say dirt racing, with Scott Bloomquist being gone or leaving, late model racing's missing a bad guy, missing a hill, or missing someone to hate or dislike or boo. Whoever's going into that car,
that's the next one.
that's the new one.
I
That's
think,
the
I
new
think
one.
Overton's smarter than that.
We about to find out who's fucking dumb.
We're going to find out, that's for sure.
You ain't ever heard as many. The motherfucker goes out to get introduced at the race. Oh my. Fucking the stands are going down. And to make it even worse, if he's gonna run Lucas Oil, whoever's taking over, it's at 34 Raceway in Iowa, where Ricky Thornton Jr. relocated and built his whole fucking name, running IMCA. Bro.
Hey, I didn't even think about that, man.
Bro.
Yeah.
And then they're going to Eagle, Nebraska, where fucking it's IMCA country, man. I mean, this guy's not going to survive. He may get killed. I'm not endorsing the harm.
Well, let's not say that.
I'm just going to say right now, I'm not endorsing the harm or the encouragement to harm. I am simply giving fair fucking warning to whoever this guy is. I'm just fucking saying.
Like the armies.
You never know about that late model people. You never know.
Somebody just said it could be Hunt the Front. Although they're running a fucking series. That makes no sense, you dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, we said we would
All
let
right,
you go.
guys. All right.
We'll let you go. Are you going to be at any of the Outlaw races? You going to be at the Brad Doty Classic? Are you going to be at Eldora?
That is the plan, yeah. I'll probably be at Brad Doty, but...
Do you have a spare couch? No, I'm playing.
We do, but it's a little ways away.
how are you going to do Eldora week?
I mean, we have people there staying and stuff, but I don't know. I think I have other commitments I have to do, unfortunately.
You're not going to make Kings Roll at all?
Oh, I might make first 2 days, but
you're only going to go to High Limit?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
The first 2 days is High Limit.
I wouldn't be going to the Brad Doty if that was
cocksucker.
the case. I wouldn't be going to the Brad Doty if that was the case.
This is true. You're saving yourself.
I'd rather go to Attica than I would. No offense to Eldora, but I mean I would rather go to a quarter-mile racetrack anyway.
And I was talking, me and Cole Duncan have a real good video about that. And I was talking about the difference between Knoxville in particular and Eldora, and the locals not really performing well at Eldora.
Oh, no.
And I was saying it's like the opposite of Knoxville, though. At Knoxville, you have a weekly 410 360 racing program where the drivers are running the fucking track. And at Eldora, you don't ever fucking run it. And the rest of the tracks are boring.
That's true. Yeah.
So but, it's like...
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but...
They don't get no laps on the track. There's no home turf advantage. They're not even on the fucking turf.
No, I mean... Yeah.
And that goes for the Fremont and Attica. But that's why y'all's locals do so well at Attica and Fremont races, because y'all race there. And Atomic. Look at Cole Duncan at Atomic. He can bust out ass.
Yeah. Now, well, Eldora is, I'm not trying to put half miles in a different category, but it is kind of a different category. I mean, you're talking some of these guys that run Attica and Fremont, you know, they have good equipment, but I don't know if I'd say they have half-mile stuff where they can compete against.
Whereas the locals at Knoxville are there every week with half-mile equipment, racing for big money and a track championship. You don't have that at Eldora.
You don't. But how much is that equipment based to, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking words, but I don't think some of these guys that run Attica could, even if they had a chance to run Eldora, would be able to compete against some of them guys that have that stronger equipment at a big track like Eldora.
Right. Well, I'm just saying,
if
Eldora raced weekly and paid big money, you'd develop that class of drivers who would have
that's
that
true.
stuff.
You would. Yeah.
Just like Knoxville does. You know, that's why Brian Brown and these Austin McCarls and shit have a chance, you know, because they're there every week racing. You know, you don't have that. It's almost reversed of Iowa, because Iowa has bull rings all over the state. There's 100 fucking IMCA tracks that are bull rings, but they don't run sprint cars. Whereas here, it's like the opposite. You know, they got all these bull rings and they run sprint cars. The big track don't. But anyway, we're going into a sprint car talk on RTJ.
We are. We're going, yep.
But I will respect Ohio fans. I will say Ohio fans are one, and I brought this up with Cole as well, and he's got a good response, and he has a good response for the Eldora deal as well. I was making the point, you look at PA, 410 sprint cars and super late models are there, but the 410 fans and the late model fender fans are separate. You look at Iowa, it's the same thing. You got the fucking divide between the IMCA crowd and the sprint car crowd because of Knoxville. You know, California doesn't even have late models anymore and Scott Bloomquist is from California. And Ohio is one of the few areas, I would say, one of the only, where you got super late model fans and 410 sprint car fans intermingling and going to both races and fans of both.
See, that exactly put it right there. Yep.
My wife and my wife and I are, Rachel and I, we go to both, all over the place.
By the way, this isn't a cigarette. This is marijuana. I'm kidding, but continue.
Is that sirens? Am I hearing sirens out
You're not hearing sirens. It's not sirens. Weed's legal in Ohio. Look at Jack when he shows up. Oh, never mind.
Never mind that.
All right, where's Ripper? Where's Ripper at? Hold on. There's a reason they call him Ripper. You know that, right?
No.
You know what you do with the bong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Keep going there.
I always thought you ripped paper.
But Ohio is very good at having fans that are fans of both fendered and open wheel. I think that's cool. It's the only place in the country.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Outside
I mean
of, go ahead.
Sorry, what was that? I was gonna say, I mean, one of the greatest weeks in Ohio. I mean, I don't want to say it's going down. I mean, obviously, Fast did a great job with it, but Ohio Sprint Speed Week. I mean, that was huge for us having that. I mean, I understand it's the All Stars and it was a regional series, but that week was just incredible for everyone in this state. I mean, you had late model fans in Ohio would be going to, like, even sprint car fans will go to, like, Portsmouth and stuff like that. And that was just, I think that's better grading the sport that way to have that mix. Because there was national people, going to those events. You had Dietrich who would show up, and not that when we still had that this year. I mean, Dietrich ran Speed Week, but
the only thing y'all did wrong this year was you didn't ban Skylar G for the remainder of the season.
Dude. Oh, yeah.
You should have banned Skylar G. I think all sanctioning and track should have abandoned.
Completely immediately. 100%.
It's ridiculous. I can't believe they got away with that. And they were racing the next night or 2 nights later.
Yeah, it was.
And I'll tell you what, and I've got some messages. If that crew member, because I'll see them in a pit area, if they try to come up to me and start some shit, they will be banned. They'll be worse than banned. They'll be in jail. You ain't gonna come up and do that shit. Look, first of all, I don't know if the rednecks of the world know this. If you come up to somebody and say you're gonna whoop their ass, they got a law called verbal assault now. These softies, the lefties, I'll call them. It's called verbal assault, and it is a misdemeanor, and you can be jailed for verbal assault. If you go up to somebody in today's society, it's bullshit, but it's
you're
real.
gonna whoop their ass.
And you say, I'm gonna whoop your fucking ass or whatever, or I'll kill you or what. If you say kill, that's a felony.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, these motherfucking, these little Skylar G, that little crew member who went over there and pushed everybody around, I ain't gonna fight him.
Yeah.
I'm calling the police. These motherfuckers, I'm gonna teach them a fucking lesson. I don't care. I will call the police on these fucking bitches and have them removed from the racing event, and I'll get what I fucking want, which is their ass out. I can't believe y'all allowed Skylar G to just survive. That is ridiculous.
I don't understand it either.
Ridiculous. Nope. I don't care how much money they got. Anyway, we're all over the place.
Well, that's part of it, but.
All right, we had an unknown number call. That means they were trying to restrict their phone number.
Ooh.
This could be big deal. This could be Tyler Erb. Oh, if Tyler Erb is the guy. Oh, he might be the only guy that could take the heat. Tyler Erb's trying to be the bad guy, if you ain't noticed.
Yeah. He can do that. I think he could, yeah.
Oh, my. All right, we got missed calls. I'm going to let you go. We'll see you at Attica, more than likely.
We'll see you at Attica. Perfect. See you at Attica.
All right.
Bye.
Oh, that was a good phone call.
Oh, it was
that was a good one.
It was excellent. Good comment.
This 402 number's called like a million times. I feel like I need to call him back. 402 call, please. Lines are open. This guy's called a lot. I don't know who this is, Randy. Who is this? Is this Ricky Thornton?
No, Chaz, it's Travis.
Oh, no, it's Travis Campbell. You're about to see Lucas Oil late model. He's from the Eagle, Nebraska area.
Oh, okay.
We're about to see, he's about to see Lucas Oil late models at Eagle Raceway with somebody in a different car of the SSI Motorsports, potentially. You were the one. This is the guy,
I know I was.
Ladies and gentlemen. This is the guy who Snapchatted me. What is my Snapchat? My Snapchat's gold, is it not, Travis? I mean, my Snapchat is amazing.
Oh, I watch everything on there.
Oh, I have people at Knoxville say, man, when you were in Australia, all I did was watch your Snapchat all day long.
I know. I did.
This is where all the bitches are, too, by the way. I get plenty of nudes.
Because when at night, I would be getting up in the morning, so I'd be on the road,
and I would watch all your night shenanigans go down, and I could watch that for like 20 minutes because
it was so good. The one night, did you watch the one night where I went and walked down the beachfront in Perth, and then I went to that bar, and there was that British chick?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude,
and
that
then
one was good.
Casino.
And then, the casino night. And did I Snapchat the night I went to that strip club?
I believe so, yes. Yeah.
Dude,
you were
clubs.
drunk a bunch of times, so I don't know. There were so many.
What about the one where I was at that place and it was like a rave? I didn't do any of the drugs. They were trying to give them to me. I don't do drugs. The only drug I do is alcohol.
Night.
Oh God, he's talking about karaoke. Oh no. This night was the night.
I forgot about karaoke night.
Oh no. There was like a rave and I was bouncing up and down. And then I went to the strip. The funny thing about strip clubs, and I don't go to many. I've only been to like 4 in my life.
Never been
5.
to one.
I've been. You seriously haven't?
Seriously, never
he's
been.
lying. He's fucking lying. Anyway, I've been to about 4. I've been to Cloud 9 at Tulsa Expo Center. Cloud 9. That's where Derek Hagar got his arm shot. He was a qualifying driver at the Chili Bowl. He qualified for the A main. And he got his arm shot by a drive-by shooting at the Cloud 9. The Cloud 9's rough, bro. The Cloud 9 was rough. I went to that one time. When you go into this fucking place, the fucking sign out front says eggs and legs till 5 a.m. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Eggs and legs till 5 a.m.? What the hell? I went in there, and I was about the size I am now. I was in the beginning of my losing weight process. I was about 100 pounds lighter, a couple years ago, but I was about 320. I go in there. I do I name drop on who was all in there?
Go for
or
it.
No, we should keep it private. We'll keep it private.
Yeah.
Let's just say I saw some of the biggest names in motorsports in there. I saw them just giving money to girls. When I go into strip clubs, I don't give people money. I think it's sad. I think it's disgusting. I'm not a womanizer. I'll give a girl money like $20 just because I thought you danced cool. Here's the money. Go away from me. I don't care. You need money this bad. You're degrading yourself. So regardless, I went into the Cloud 9, and this is the strip club at the Chili Bowl. It's so amazing. So we went. These people dragged me in there. We're all drunk. And there was one girl that was pursuing me so bad, Randy. It was bad, Travis. And I was like, why? Why are you doing this? And she came up and just like straddled me and said, for 100, you could take me to the hotel. And I'm like, what?
Oh my God.
Why would you say this? I'm like, and I was kind of big. I told her, I was like, you don't want me. I'm a bigger guy and all that. You could get somebody. Oh, I like the bigger ones. Dude, this was like legal prostitution was going on in there or something. I don't know what.
Because she was gonna steal your wallet when you got back to the hotel room. That's all she was.
This is
do.
how women store wallets in today's society. They just say, "Hey, we want to go on a date." It's on Tinder all the time. It's just a game. They like you, and then all of a sudden you wake up in the hotel room and all your shit's gone. It's like, what happened? Yeah, I mean,
tied to a bed.
But anyway, Travis was the guy. Okay, first of all, we got to give everyone the Snapchat. It is, and this is where the Tyler Carpenter video broke, by the way. It is Chaz T7Z. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Chaz T7Z. The best Snapchat in motorsports, I think. But anyway, you told me on Snapchat, RTJ fired.
And you didn't believe me, I'm sure.
I didn't. I said, what?
So did you go to Facebook right away or what?
I did. And I went to RTJ's personal profile and I didn't see something. And I went to his racing profile and then I did. And you simultaneously sent me the screenshot of the post. Yes.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is going on?
It's interesting. Well, he is going to be racing tomorrow night. He says he has a ride. With who? He didn't say. But then, you're asking for more of the story. Well, I'm friends with Jeremy Thornton on Facebook too, and I read his post, and Ricky Thornton Jr.'s wife, Shay, posted. She's like, I know you all want some crazy story, but the story is in the press release. Like, it literally sounds like they were called out of the blue because Ricky Thornton's supposed to be racing in Nebraska tonight, or was. He was supposed to be in a stock car up in Albion for a 6,000 to win stock car show.
Okay.
I saw the post at like 2 o'clock. Well, then the post went away at like 4 o'clock, and he must have deleted the post. And then Shay's like, I know you guys want some crazy story about what happened, but the story's in the post. So it seems like it was literally just dropped on him out of the blue. So,
well, if that's
no
the
reason
case,
given,
then,
it sounds like.
if that's the case, then why did it sound so cordial and nice? If I was running a fucking team and putting my heart and soul and guts into it, and then all of a sudden it's gone, I ain't acting that way.
Drivers don't want to burn bridges. Rides are extremely limited. You don't know if in 2 years that Ricky will need SSI again. So, drivers just don't want to burn bridges, and Ricky's not that type to go behind somebody's back and start.
What do you mean go behind somebody's back? The team already went behind his back and got another fucking driver while you're out there performing.
Well, I don't know if they have another driver.
It says that. Hold on, you said look at the post,
I know it
right?
does.
Yeah, it says you got somebody going in there.
But I think they're just buying time because I have to feel they're either I'm feeling there's money issues maybe. That's my feeling on it without any proof. That's just kind of what I'm getting. There might be money issues, or they just might be like, Ricky's costing us a shit ton of money. He is, his salary or whatever it is, or however he gets paid, I have a feeling it's a money thing.
The sponsors ain't paying shit. Nothing's making any money. You're saying the winningest, most successful example we got in late model racing can't make money for the car owner.
Well, I think so. Either the car owner is having personal problems that he's burning through money, and he might be having to pull from the racing funds that's profitable for him, or something else. But I just think it's a money situation.
Well, I don't think there's more to it in a negative thing to RTJ, but I think there's more to it with this car owner situation. How do you feel? Exactly. How do you feel? That's why I say Epsteinish. If it's fucking Hudson O'Neal.
Now, if we're talking different drivers, I think it would be. I think the only person out there that makes sense is Hudson O'Neal. That's my opinion. I think it would be Huddy. I don't know who else.
That's why I say Epsteinish
would want to leave. Could it be a Davenport move to a better car that is performing better right now? Because Davenport hasn't fared all that well this year.
But RTJ is a driver crew chief. He's a driver crew chief.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the equipment is what's making the difference.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe difference of opinion, and maybe Todd and Vicky are like, we're making the decision. You have a crew chief for a reason. Stay out of it. And Ricky's like, well, look what I'm doing. I'm telling the crew chief this is why we're successful is because of me. And Todd and Vicky are like, no, I pay for this car. You're going to do things my way. If you don't like it, here's the highway. That could be it too. I don't know.
But they're all kind of just covering, once again, the politics. They're all covering.
Yeah.
They're all covering
Ricky has
the
a ride
truth.
for tomorrow. Ricky has a ride for tomorrow. I have a feeling it's a Rumley car. That's just my opinion.
I think the Cooney deal's real. I know Cooney loves Ricky Thornton.
Okay, so here. The local podcast just had Todd Cooney on. It's called The Front Stretch. They just had Todd Cooney on last week. Todd Cooney has Gustin's car, and he's got the Malvern Bank super late model car. He said there is absolutely no way in hell he will ever have a third car.
What are you talking about? He's been fielding Billy Moyer pretty much every week.
Maybe that's the second car, but he's also got an SLM car. But he said there would absolutely be no way he would ever do a third car. So unless
he would take Billy Moyer out because Billy Moyer just fucking barrel rolled down the back straightaway at Deer Creek, and he's hurt and sore, needs to go play golf.
I don't see Todd Cooney being able to afford Ricky. I don't see it.
Being able to afford Ricky.
Yeah, because you still have to pay Ricky. I don't think there's salaries.
Most of the time, it works on percentages, but
well, are all of them no percentages?
There are some that are salary, but if there was a salary in the situation, he wouldn't have ever been able to be fired so quickly. Because the salary would have already been paid.
Yeah, but you got to go. You have to think. In my mind, if Ricky would go to a Cooney car, he'd be stepping down in performance and product, as in the chassis, the motor. At that point, Ricky's probably gonna be like, "Look, I need some guaranteed money here. If we're gonna sit there and build this, and I'm gonna have to run 12th for 2 months and then work my way up, I need some guaranteed money here because 12th ain't gonna pay the bills."
Okay, well, I mean, so then who do you think it is? Rumley, and then what else? What's the options after that?
I'm telling you, I think it's Rocket One. I know Mark Richards is fucking smiling ear to ear right now.
You think it's Rocket One?
That's where it's going. That's the only option. I think McCready is out for the rest of the year. He will not have he'll be jumping car to car. I don't think he'll have a ride for the remainder of the year. But I think he's going Rocket One. That's my opinion. That's the only thing that makes sense right now. With the performance that McCready's had this year, it's been extremely lackluster. And I know, if you know Mark expects wins and championships, and whatever happened with them and Huddy, who knows, but this is a really quick way for Mark to contend for a championship again.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be contending for Owners' Championship, right?
That's correct. So what is that? Is that 50%? That he loses out on?
Then why would they say that they don't know? Play the game?
Who doesn't know?
Why would they put Ricky Thornton Jr.'s fucking phone number in a press release?
Well, Chaz, think about it, though. This post, all this went down. From what I understand, the media was written up at like 2:30 this afternoon. So what you just read, the press release, was wrote by Ben Shelton at 2:30 this afternoon.
Okay, but if he was already going to the Rocket One, then...
What I'm saying, I think between that point, when the press release was made, to now, Ricky is phone. He has already stated, and if you read some of his replies...
that don't make sense to me, because, for instance, if it's McCready going to the 71 or anything like that, or Hudson going to the 71, you would already know that RTJ is going to the Rumley ride or the Rocket One.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow, but I think Mark right now knows he needs Ricky. I don't think that conversation has been had yet. I think that's coming probably tomorrow.
Okay.
But I think tomorrow we will see him in a Rumley car. That's my opinion. But I think
it'll be a Longhorn, you're saying?
Yeah. So I think he'll be in a Longhorn tomorrow, but I think Mark Richards will reach out to Ricky in the next 24 to 48 hours before they start racing this weekend again.
And you're saying the press release was so vanilla because
because it was made
they
away.
want to kiss each other's ass and make sure they can, get back with the ex-girl or whatever who fucked them over, the SSI deal potentially in the future. So they're just being nice. Faking it.
Yeah. The press release was made earlier in the day.
Okay.
I'm sure there is way more than we know that happened by 5 o'clock this afternoon. I'm sure he's got everything worked out for the remainder of the season that we don't know about yet.
Okay.
But who knows? That's just what I'm thinking.
Is QAnon involved?
No.
Is the Earth flat? That's the question, Travis.
No, it's not flat.
You're sure?
For sure.
I mean, God does say he will love you to the ends of the earth. So what is the ends of the earth, Travis?
That
do you
means
mean?
forever, because it goes on and there is no end. It goes on and on and on.
Okay.
So forever.
Just making sure. Ice wall's real.
Am I going to see you at Eagle? Hold on. Am I going to see you at Eagle Monday?
Monday?
A week from Monday.
Probably not. I am thinking I'm going to be in Ohio because the only reason to go over there would be to go to Silver Dollar Nationals, and I just, don't support that establishment.
I get it.
You should.
I won't be at Kings Royal to see you this year, so.
Yeah, see, you're the one
give you a
bitching
place
out,
to sit.
not me. Yeah, you're bitching out.
Dude, that was an expensive trip.
Okay. Somebody said Davenport needs a teammate.
Well, that was my other thought. Could there be a swap between Davenport and Ricky?
Somebody said Davenport needs
That was another thought, but I thought that thought would be less likely to happen. But,
well, and Spike was talking shit earlier, but I did think that the ex-girlfriend's team might want to do it. They got 2 cars usually. I mean, Tyler's good, but I know a few years ago, privately, it seemed like they had interest. They had interest in RTJ. I mean, they did. But based on my conversations with people over there, that's not happening. So that's not going to happen.
Aren't they an outlaw organization?
They're outlaw, but they'll go wherever. I mean, they want to win. That's why they got Mike Marlar, and it's great that Mike Marlar situation has happened the way it is. We got inside information just came in. Hold on. Please don't mention my name, but it is Hudson O'Neal to SSI Motorsports. This is inside information right now. Please don't mention my name, but it's Hudson to SSI. SSI and Thornton were shaky a few months ago. So private information, we're going to flash the name. No, we're not going to do it. We're already getting Snapchats. Hold on. Is this some titties or something? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's Zynga. Chaz T7Z on the Snapchat if you really want to get down. But this is the inside information. I don't know, but Hudson O'Neal is the number one most hated dirt late model driver in the world right now.
Yeah. And there's a lot of Ricky Thornton fans here in the Midwest.
Dude, it's scary. I can't believe they're going to do that. They might as well switch to Outlaws.
My phone and Facebook has blown up with living in Nebraska. Everybody's pissed.
Oh, they're fucking... Oh, dude, the fucking 34 Raceway. Thornton Country. Iowa. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to Shelby County.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, they're going to burn that fucking T-shirt trailer down. Dude, do you know how many motherfuck yous and shit, like somebody just said Haley Deegan to SSI. That's funny. They should do that. I would recruit Haley Deegan to dirt late model racing. If I was them, it's a smart idea. But I don't think it's SSI. Regardless, these fucking fans can be psychologically delusional, and violent. The Larsonites are a very strong crowd. I fought them for a long time. You know this, Travis. But when you're going to take the most dominant driver's ride away, and you already lost the rocket ride from mischievous actions. We saw all the tweets and shit of people, saying Hudson did this and did that to lose the rocket ride. This is not good. I don't know who's running PR for Hudson O'Neal, but that's not good. This is not good for his career. I mean, if it's Hudson O'Neal.
McCready is going to get the shit end of the deal because I think he's going to be without a ride for the remainder of the year. That's
Where
my
is
opinion.
he at in the standings? Do we know?
8th?
McCready.
I think he's 8th.
He is 4th right now. Let's look at the standings real quick. He is 4th.
He is 4th?
He is 4th, yes.
Still not number 1.
Well, I mean, he's ahead of Mike Marlar, who has looked visually faster. So you have Ricky Thornton Jr. with 9 fucking wins, getting fired.
He's got 18 on the year.
There's been 23. Hold on. There's been 23 features ran. He's ran in the top. He's ran in the top 10 21 times. He's ran in the top 5 out of 23 features 17 fucking times.
Well, did you?
He's won 9 of them. That's a third of the races.
They wanted more out of him, but didn't Ricky just win a race by 15 seconds here a couple weeks ago?
12 seconds, Lernerville. They were all bitching about it.
Yeah.
Tim McCready has 1 win, 3 top 5s, 15 top 10s. Of course, he's a great driver. And he's 4th in points, which is the cutoff spot. Hudson O'Neal has 3 wins, 7 top 5s. 7!
Somebody said Hudson O'Neal.
How long is Hudson O'Neal going to be the Dale Earnhardt Jr. of the sport? You know, he lucked into the championship last year, obviously. You know how they did it. I mean, he's good. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was too. I mean, he's not elite, though. Hudson O'Neal ain't fucking... Hudson O'Neal is not on the talent level of RTJ. He's not on the talent level of Jonathan Davenport. He's not on the talent level of Brandon Shepard. He's not on the talent level of Bobby Pierce. He's not on the talent level of Devin Moran. He's not on the talent level of Tim McCready. He's not on the talent level of Mike Marlar. Hell, to me, he's not on the talent level of Ryan Gustin, but that's a whole nother subject. I'm just saying, this guy isn't that good.
No.
Compared to the elite drivers of the sport.
Now, give us what we really want. We want Bob Pierce to start a second team.
Oh, God. Why you got to say stupid shit? I'm just saying, why is Hudson O'Neal so valuable to people? He's not that good.
It's his name.
Right. That's why I say Dale Jr., bro.
Yeah. But then again, Hudson O'Neal has a championship. Dale Jr. never had a championship. So what is he, the Rusty Wallace of NASCAR?
I'm just saying right now, there's 40 points between Hudson O'Neal and Dalton Wilson. 40. Hold on. There's 70 points between Dalton Wilson and fucking Garrett Albertson. Garrett Albertson and Hudson O'Neal. Now, that makes sense. That's who Hudson O'Neal is to me. Right. That said it. Thank you. I'm sorry. I made my own point. This is like bipolarism to the next degree. I'm having a conversation. But listen. Hudson O'Neal, Dalton Wilson, Garrett Albertson. That's about who Hudson O'Neal is. That's where he belongs. He's that level of a driver. Now, Garrett Albertson's good. Dalton Wilson's good. They can shine a little bit here and there. Hudson O'Neal's good. Yeah, but they're not on these fucking RTJs and Tim McCready's and Davenport. I mean, he ain't had good luck this year or raced or had his health issues. You know, fucking, Chris Madden. Bobby Pierce. He's not these guys. He's not a guy. He lucked into the championship. He's not an Overton. He's not these people. How is this possible? How is this guy, if this is what this text, this undercover, I guess I can't reveal his name, text says, if Hudson O'Neal's taking this ride over, You're telling me it is 100% nepotism. 100%.
I don't know.
100% anti-American. No merit to this. No merit. Merit, by the way, merit is your results, what you actually earned. For those who don't know the definition. Hudson O'Neill's Dalton Wilson. Hudson O'Neill's Garrett Albertson. He ain't fucking Ricky Thornton. He ain't Jonathan Davenport. He ain't Devin Moran, even though Devin Moran could claim nepotism as well, but he's actually got results. Devin Moran wins at Eldora. You know.
That's right. He does.
Although, did Hudson O'Neill win at Eldora? Hudson O'Neill was good in the one. Yeah, he does do good. I mean, he can perform. He can perform, but he's not these guys.
No.
He just ain't. Results say it.
Where's Devin at on there?
He's third.
It'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow and whose car's he in.
Can't believe it. Okay.
All right.
We'll
I'm
have
done.
another caller. We got an unknown number calling. I don't know who this is. It could be scary.
Better answer it.
It could be scary.
Goodbye, Chaz.
Goodbye, Travis from Nebraska. Enjoy your Cornhusker. He hung up. Hey, man, he won the World 100. I'm just saying he's not on those guys' level. He's not. He's just not. He's not on those guys' level. He's not. Oh, my. It is the unknown number. This could be bad. Are you the driver of the SSI Motorsports car?
Negative.
Damn.